Perhaps after I'm gone and let my death starts announcing everywhere, people will, stumble upon, or they will start to research who I am, and then probably they'll find these videos and they'll be like, oh my gosh, she was struggling and she was, at least she was trying, she was doing a little YouTube thing. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to another video. I hope that you all have been well. You may have heard about the death of Tyra Spaulding, who was a former contestant in the 2023 Miss Universe Jamaica pageant. She unfortunately unalived herself, and this situation is just bear with me. This video is not going to be like previous videos. It's going to be quite emotional. She started a YouTube video approximately 1 month ago, and if you really watch her videos, you realize that she was going through something, and this apparently caused her to question her life, question her achievements, question her profession, question her education, or rather the degree that she chose to pursue. She said, I think it was in her first YouTube video, that she created this platform, or she created a channel on this platform to vent about her life, her experiences, how she's feeling. So she was using YouTube as a source of, therapy, I guess. She spoke about her challenges. She spoke about her past relationships. She spoke about her experiences in the workplace, her mindset at the time. And I remember I watched all the videos, and in one video, she spoke about her place of employment, and she seemed quite uncomfortable there. And so she said she planned to resign. And then in a following video, she came and she said, I did resign, and she's unemployed, and she thinks she started to regret her decision to resign, and she was quite concerned about income at that time, seeing that she would have basically quit her job. Let me show you the news clip relating to this situation.
This evening, we turn the spotlight on the need for greater awareness surrounding mental health following another case of suspected suicide. This time, it's of a former beauty contestant earlier this week. As Romano Lyons reports, the young woman, who was battling with depression, documented her thoughts in videos that have now gone viral. Now, we must warn that some of the videos we're about to show may be triggering, and so viewer discretion is advised.
My mind is trying to kill me, and if I do nothing, I am going to die, guys.
A troubling clip from a 21-minute YouTube video posted on September 4, 2025 by Tyra Spaulding, a contestant in the 2023 Miss Universe Jamaica pageant. The video continues.
Every day I get up, my mind tells me to go and jump off a building. It tells me to go and overdose on pills. It tells me to go and hang myself. I am fighting for my life.
Miss Spaulding's body was reportedly found by relatives Tuesday night with a curtain around the neck. The corporate communication network of the Jamaica Constabulary Force has launched an investigation. This Instagram account with her name has a single post from August 15, 2025. The caption says, "Your girl has been through hell and back." In another video, she lamented that while she didn't want to entertain suicidal thoughts, she was struggling to keep them at bay. She went further to say she felt as though there were two versions of herself, one who wants her to live and one who wants her to die. In late July, 3 cases of suicide were reported within a week, triggering concern from local mental health specialists. Concerns were also raised about the rise in suicide attempts among children and adolescents globally. Now, since the start of September, at least 2 cases were reported locally, and according to data from the JCF, the number of suicide deaths increased 4 consecutive years since 2021. The numbers climbed to 67 in 2024, the highest since 2001, when 75 people took their own lives. Psychologist Dr. Susan Ratchie Hammond offers solace to Jamaicans suffering mentally.
Help is available, not just the immediate family, but for all persons who are hearing, watching. Help is always available, so we don't have to suffer in silence.
I'm reminded that even my strong friends who appear to be strong, need to be checked on. They need to be reaffirmed. Friends, family, co-workers, might be facing challenges that we don't even know about. I also know that you might see someone who appears to be always jovial, happy, and it seems as if they have no worry in the world. Just know that sometimes those persons are not as strong as they appear to be on the outside.
Also, as individuals, we need to care for ourselves, love on ourselves, and facilitate environments and people around us who help us to grow, feel good about ourselves, feel confident, and allow us to see the brighter side of life. I cannot directly speak to Miss Spaulding's situations and her experiences. I can only make comments based on the videos that she posted. So I will not try to assume that she encountered a certain situation or was feeling a certain way and that caused her to make the decision that she made. I will not try to assume. I will just generally speak. And you can leave your comments below about, what you think about the situation and what you think about my review, and that will also be fine. Many persons are facing mental challenges in this country. Many persons may have a mental disorder that they're not aware of, and other persons are not aware of. Be kind to your neighbor, be kind to your friend, be kind to your family, be kind to strangers. You do not know what they are going through, and it might just take that one word that you say or your action that causes them to spiral out of control. We need a world with more empathy and more sympathy, and not a world where people are very selfless. We have not selfless, but selfish and self-absorbed. And I know that in this life, we are going to, it's going to be a thing where it's not going to just be all good at any time. I doubt that. But try to be the best version of yourself each day and be the best you can be to someone every day. And don't forget to be kind to yourself. Any habit, any association, any factor in life that causes you grief, pain, discomfort, etc. You may need to reevaluate the situation for your own well-being. You only have one self, one life, and it's best for you to do what's best for you.
She went further to say she felt as though there were two versions of herself, one who wants her to live and one who wants her to die. In late July, 3 cases of suicide were reported within a week, triggering concern from local mental health specialists. Concerns were also raised about the rise in suicide attempts among children and adolescents globally. Now, since the start of September, at least 2 cases were reported locally, and according to data from the JCF, the number of suicide deaths increased 4 consecutive years since 2021. The numbers climbed to 67 in 2024, the highest since 2001, when 75 people took their own lives. Psychologist Dr. Susan Ratchie-Hammond offers solace to Jamaicans suffering mentally.
Help is available, not just the immediate family, but for all persons who are hearing, watching. Help is always available, so we don't have to suffer in silence.
I express my sincerest condolences to her friends, co-workers, family members, anybody who is associated with Miss Tyra Spaulding. I express my condolences to you, and I cannot say that I understand how you feel. I cannot say that, but I sympathize. I sympathize.
I have come to the conclusion that God doesn't exist here on earth in the way we think he exists. I think this world is way too evil, way too wicked. Honesty has no place here. Truth has no place here. Morals have no place here. I think this world is truly, truly evil and evil only.
I had a complete mental breakdown yesterday. Bawling, I was like, oh my goodness, I think I need to rescind my resignation letter, and what have I done? And like 2 people checked up on me yesterday, and I told them, and they were like, oh my gosh, what are you going to do? And I was like, I don't know, man. Oh gosh, man. I have no idea. I have actually gotten sleep. Like, I have been able to sleep at night without taking any medication. So that's a good thing. I don't know how long it will last, because every day I get up and instantly, it's almost like I instantly have a headache, because it's like reality hit me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Tyra, what are we actually going to do? And then I'll lose my appetite, like I don't really want to eat. Boy, I don't know. Let's see where this goes. As you can see, I posted the whole reason why I resigned. So now you guys see the craziness and the madness that has been happening in my life. And you know, one person can only take so much and no more. Like I'm tired. I'm at my wit's end right now. Like I give up. I give up. The only thing left for me to do is like jump off of a building or something. Like I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. And who knows, maybe this is maybe what's going to happen to me is, no, let me not think like that. I was going to say perhaps after I'm gone and let my death starts announcing everywhere, people will, you know, stumble upon, or they will start to research who I am, and then probably they'll find these videos and they'll be like, oh my gosh, you know, she was struggling and she was, you know, at least she was trying, like she was doing the whole YouTube thing. She tried to do OnlyFans as a last resort. Like, you know, she was trying. And then everybody would be like so sad because, oh, she's not here anymore. Oh. That's usually how it goes. Like, no one really pays attention or cares until it's too late. And it's sad that that's the way things are, but I mean, what else is a person to do? What else? Just to vent. I don't know. I think I'm going to start a YouTube channel just to vent, because I feel like I need some form of outlet. Bro, every day I get up, I am sad, guys. I'm sad and I'm depressed, and I know that a lot of people probably don't even care, you know, because nobody knows me and stuff, but no, man, I have to do something. I have to do something. Nasty, or am I depressed? Like, bro, this shirt is not even clean. Like, I took it out in my laundry basket and I put it on. Like, what is this? Bro, I'm at work right now. I have a deadline to meet at 12 o'clock. And I'm over here on my phone, like, doing what? Like, I feel like my life is just spiraling all over the place, like, out of control. Like, I don't even know anymore. Like, I don't even understand what I'm doing. Is anybody else out there that does the same things I do, or am I the only one that is over here, like, just struggling, trying to find a will to live every day? Like, I don't see the point. Like, I don't even understand. Like, from we're born, we have responsibilities. Like, as we come out of the womb, we have responsibilities. And it's only a matter of time before we actually have to fulfill these responsibilities and these duties. Like, think about it. Your parents, for those who are fortunate enough to have parents that can take care of them, your parents will take care of you for the first 18 years of your life, and then after 18, you just have to figure it out on your own. Like, what? Bro, I don't even understand, like what's the point? It's every man for himself, it's every family for themselves. Like, how is a person to survive out here? Like, my mental health just keeps declining and declining and declining, and I don't get it. Why no? I don't even know, bro, because back in like February of this year, I did like draft up my letter of resignation. That's how long this whole, you know, just mental deterioration has been going on since like February. I drafted my resignation, and I was like, I don't know, at the time I couldn't press send. I could not. But it has gotten to a point where I'm like, no, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I can't. You guys are seeing a real life, real time crisis right now. Like, this person that you're looking at on the screen, she's going through a crisis right now. And I don't know what's going to happen to her, to this person that you're looking at right now. I graduated university in 2020 during COVID. I started working at the audit firm in 2020. I worked there until 2022. Then I left in like, I think it was January or February 2022. January. Anyway, 2022 to 2023, I did the whole modeling, you know, me venturing, trying to achieve my dreams. Did the whole pageantry thing. And then 2023, I was in a struggling, failing relationship, and I wasn't working at the time, and I decided that I need to leave this person. And so I started looking for a job, got a job in 2023 September. On my spiritual journey, because I don't know, I felt like I just did everything I could in life, and I just couldn't figure out, as I said, you know, my purpose and whatever. So I decided to like go into the church full-fledged, devote my life to Jesus basically. And so I got baptized in December 2023 because my boss, coincidentally, was a pastor, and I was like, oh, perfect timing, you know, like I want to go on this whole spiritual journey, and you know, this is just perfect. Like, I looked around at the environment and I was like, yeah, like I have a job now, I'm independent, you know, I'm not depending on a man anymore, and you know, I'm just going to give my life to the Lord, and He's going to direct me and lead me, you know, like I was excited, you know. And so as I journeyed, you know, I fasted and fasted and fasted and prayed and prayed and prayed and read the Bible, spoke with a lot of church members, you know, every single thing that they had at the church, I went to it, you know, the meetings and just everything. But a lot of stuff happened to me while I was at this church, and while I was employed to this company, so at some points when I was working, like I would just start crying like uncontrollably, and I didn't understand why, and I would get sick sometimes, like just completely sick, like I can't function anymore, and I would just have to go home. You know, at one point I feared this one member in the church like so much. I don't know this man from Adam Zimmer, and the fear that overtook me.
These are just a few of, some snippets from some of her videos on her channel. Her channel is called Tyra Spaulding. You can research it. You can look it up on YouTube and watch her videos. I do think that she left behind videos that have the potential to help other persons who may currently be feeling, similar to her, the way she expressed in her videos. I also think that these videos have a potential to bring heightened awareness and shows the importance of emotional well-being, support of friends and family, having a healthy support system, as well as self-care. Rest in peace, Tyra Spaulding.
Perhaps after I'm gone, and let my death starts announcing everywhere, people will, stumble upon, or they will start to research who I am, and probably they'll find these videos and they'll be like, oh my gosh,